from Salt Lake. Broadcasting live, 2K Sport. DA.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Utah.
This is what impressed scouts with Mitchell. 6'10" wingspan for a player who is 6'3". That's going to get you some rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. Ingram up top. Ingles covering. Shot clock at 6. Ingles against Ingram. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Now here is Conley. Passes it to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Holiday. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Ingram attacking. And no good. And Utah the other way now.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And Utah another 3.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
Out to the right wing. Williamson against Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Ball. Up again. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And they're running. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Favors.
The long reach of Favors have a real impact, especially when he leaves the ground quickly in time for blocks.
That one falls.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing here by 8. Holiday finds Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. The pass to Holiday. High post Favors. Back to Holiday. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
Here's Mitchell. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And so here is New Orleans, following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay. Hart, that's good.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Moutier, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
How do you stop Zion on the drive? He's so agile for a player his size.
Here's Clarkson following the score by New Orleans. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Hart, guarded by O'Neal. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. And that one's good. Williamson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson against Moutier. He kicks it to O'Neal. Puts one up from 19. Utah the rebound. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Williamson. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Moutier out there with Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now, here's Moutier. Over Hart. And finished off by Davis.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bounce back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Okafor comes in with the double team to the middle. Here's Gobert from down in the low post. It goes. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
The evolution of Gobert's offense, much more fluid now at that end.
Hart kicks to Hayes. Jackson in the corner. Back to Hayes. Hart the pass to Okafor. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Pelicans pull it in.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Good on the bucket. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And here's Clarkson. Pass to Gobert. Moutier dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pulls up on the elbow. With the second effort, Davis. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 1. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Now Okafor. Pass to Redick. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis, and here they come. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And for a man his size, it's amazing how Gobert gets up and down the court.
To the middle, here's Okafor. It's good, the assist this time from Jackson. Okafor's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Moutier, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Over to the wing. Passes it to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot-blocking master.
It's good. Moutier's got 6 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Hart. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Ingram from the arc. That shot misses. And here's Utah. Big stretch here going 10-2. Mitchell is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Pelicans now. Pelicans trail by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram with the putback. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got his second basket.
Yeah, the toughness of Holiday, sticking his nose in there, coming up with the second chance look.
From 20 feet out, a putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Holiday, and it's blocked by Bradley. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up. And that's going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Here's Holiday. Michael Conley making his last shot. Ingram finds Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Conley for 3 and stolen by Williamson. And the layup falls. Williamson's got 9.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
On the wing, Mitchell. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. From about 19 feet. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. He had stolen by Ingles. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. Free throw line jump shot. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot goes down. He's got 5.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Now here's Ingram. Nails the baby hook.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Jazz leading by 3.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Here's Ingram following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And he uses the glass on the lane. And it's a 7-point Utah lead.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. A different look for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Ball. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Ingram attacking.
For his size, Brandon Ingram plays with a lot of fluidity. He can do damage on the drive.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Ingram. Melly is checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And Utah has possession. Mitchell looking it over. And again, it's Utah.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pelicans trail by 10 and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Shot from the inbound, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on J.J. Redick. First trip to the line for him here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
I love Donovan Mitchell's versatility as a scorer. Half court, in transition, at the line, adapts his game to whatever the night calls for.
And it's Ingram missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
O'Neal, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Ingram finds Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Melly passes to Hayes. Ingram against O'Neal. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ingram passes to Hayes. Gobert brings the double team to halt the run. The putback. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Basket counts, and the Jazz lead by 20.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And good that time.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Redick against Mitchell. Shoots over Redick. Misses off the left iron. Pelicans trail by 16. Jackson kicks to Redick. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. That one's not going to go. Here's Mitchell. And easy 2 points on the layup.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Redick passes to Okafor. Count it.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Jazz leading by 16. Outside Conley. There's the pass to O'Neal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
So it's Utah now. The Pelicans make their last shot. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Gobert following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Conley for three. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Pelicans trail by 14. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Conley against Ball. Mitchell up top. Over Holiday. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell. Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
Williamson with it. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jazz leading by 14. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. This one for three.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
The dish now to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Great D that time from Favors. And a fast break now for the Pelicans, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now, here's Ingles. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge, spanning the Sacramento. And before we...
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bialits, and it's Barnes in at the 3. So Sacramento will get the first possession. Here's Fox. To the inside. Bagley trying to free himself up. Barnes can't get it to go. And Holiday has it in the corner. New Orleans moving the ball around. And Favors kicks to Ball. Here's Williamson. Can't connect from short range. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Bagley in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Fox. And Fox is right there.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Favors finds Williamson. And there's the pass to Favors. The shot missing. And the Kings going the other way now. Fox with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Fox looking it over. Pass to Bogdanovich. Left side Bagley. Pass to Bialits. Puts it up from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron. And down it falls. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Passes to Williamson. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. Barnes outside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. And the rejection by Favors. Ingram outside. But they recover it. Here's Williamson. Up again. And Holiday is right there. And it's a tie ball game.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now, here's Fox. Inside, Bagley, and finished off by Bagley.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
There's Ball with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Now, here's Fox. Back to Bagley. Ball with the rebound. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Bogdanovich dishes to Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Barnes finds Bogdanovich. Fox passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williamson against Bielitsa.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Now here's Williamson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential, very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Joseph, the pass to Giles. Back to Joseph. That will count. It's all tied in Sacramento. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying
being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the small forward. And here are the Kings now, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Giles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Parker passes to Giles. Out to Parker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Excellent control from Parker that time. So good at taking the contact and then adjusting his shot in the process.
Joseph against Jackson. Back to Redick. There's the three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Redick's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pelicans. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The pass to Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Now Redick feeds it to Hayes. To the right side. Back to Jackson. Outside for Redick. The basket, his second of 2 attempts. So it's Sacramento now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Hield. From 13. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Reddick passes to Hart. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Joseph finds Parker. Here's Giles. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The shot's good from Hayes.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Jackson. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Hayes. Got a piece of it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. The Pelicans also changing it up. Okafor's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Now, here's Fox. Back to Hield. Now the pass to Fox. Out to Parker. Outside Fox. Over Holiday. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Fox after J.J. Redick's bucket. Holmes, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Fox. And Holiday kicks to Redick. Pass to Ingram. The shot from the low post is good. Ingram's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And so it...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. Mentioned by some as a future MVP candidate. Penny, what will Zion need to work? And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Yep, that one goes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Ball with it. Outside Holiday. Now here's Ball. over Bogdanovich. And the shot is long. The Kings trail by 7. Outside, Fox. To the inside. Bagley the pass to Fox. Good D by Williamson. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hart's checked in. Checking in for the Pelicans. So the wing on the left. Williamson in the post. Guarded by Fox. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Sacramento making some changes. Kent Bazemore comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Joseph looking around. Shot by Bjelica and nobody around. Hits it from 3-point range. Bjelica's got 5.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Joseph against Ball. Favors dishes the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you look at Ball's size and speed and confidence, very impressive. Exciting prospect who I think has an all-star future.
Some changes for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Barnes. Hield comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. And then for New Orleans, Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Frank Jackson in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Outside, Fox. Pass to Giles. Back to Fox. The pass to Bjelica. Clock is at 3. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Frank Jackson. Here's Giles. 6 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Redick. High, arcing shot, and the layup is good. He's got 9.
Playing with great rhythm. When Redick has space to get the floater off, he's going to make it happen.
Hield with it. Now Okafor defending. A pass to Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Here's Fox after J.J. Redick's bucket. Outside, Fox. Passes to Bjelica. For the tie, Okafor grabs the miss. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Hart. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bjelica's got 5 rebounds tonight, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Joseph, he's checked in for the Kings. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Frank Jackson comes in for Ball. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Redick from deep 3-point land. Sacramento grabs the miss. Hield outside. Here's Giles. And the baseline jumper, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans ahead, up 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Elita is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Hield in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Okafor trying to get open. The shot by Holiday, no good. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And here is Hield. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bialici. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the rejection by Favorites. Fast break, here we go. Here's Ingram, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
The know-how that Ingram has, I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations, he just stays the course.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And then for New Orleans, Williamson comes in for Okafor, and it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now, here's Ball. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Outside, Ball. Here's Williamson. Over Bagley. He drains it from the right block. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
Here's Holmes. Back to Fox. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Williamson looking it over. The shot's good. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this isn't going to stop Williamson. He's just too big, too strong, too quick.
Fox with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Fox. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Hey, you got to give Ball credit. He's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
Fox against Ball, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. The Kings making a switch here. Bialita's checked in. Fox passes to Bialita. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. That one good for 2. Holiday's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Fox, and they call the foul, so a chance at the... And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Reddick passes the ball. Williamson left side. Back to ball. 6 to shoot. Williamson up top. He's covered by Bielitsa. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now, here's Fox. Dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. You need a big basket, you come to me.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Ball. Back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Bielitsa. Here's Fox. Can't connect. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Jackson, that's good.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
It's Ingram on the wing. Ball, the pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. And he makes that one. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, Ball. Following the miss by John Morant from deep.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Jackson kicks to Morant. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jackson passes to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Ingram.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Brooks with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Favors. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Williamson looking it over. And he converts the layup. Williamson's got 6. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
To the paint, here's Holiday. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And the shot is good.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Clark outside. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's Redick on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Valanciunas passes to Gutteridge. Valanciunas in the high post. Hayes on him. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Redick with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside, Jones. Over Jackson. Finds the open look, and it's on target. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. To the middle. Here's Hart. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Memphis making a change here. Melton's checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Okafor's checked in.
And Hart has all the tools to be a great role player for a long time, especially defensively, where he's been simply excellent already.
And slam dunk by Clark.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one falls for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Here's Okafor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both shots good from the stripe. Clark outside. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
We've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Jackson, and it's Jones in at point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They get it again, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Jackson has the open look. And the 3 off target. New Orleans leading by 5. Passes it to Okafor. Jackson in the corner. New Orleans moving it around. Hart, no good. The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Tyus Jones, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Ingram's checked in. Here's Melton. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The Grizzlies with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot by Redick, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Ingram passes to Okafor. Jackson dishes to Ingram. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Memphis. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And that one's good. Morant.
I'll tell you what, when Morant hits this shot with consistency, it sets up everything else you're going to run.
Out to the wing. Here's Williamson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okafor's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Clark outside. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 2. The feed now to Okafor, stolen by Jackson, and it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. Bucket is good. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Winslow finds Clark. Goes up to the stripe. Back to Winslow. Pass to Clark. Fires from deep. Memphis the rebound. Out to Brooks. The 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 6. Okafor trying to get open. That one misses. The Grizzlies on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. That one goes in. Morant's got 11.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Williamson against Clark. And that one's good. Williamson.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
Outside Jackson shoots the 3. That shot is off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's Williamson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
At 270, Zion is built to take punishment, and he's built to dish it out.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Hayes comes in for Brandon Ingram. Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now Jones. Anderson outside. From 12 feet out. No good. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is for the Grizzlies. The first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Memphis shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Morant with the steal. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. And here's Brooks from outside. Pelicans with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Brooks misses.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Jackson dishes to Morant. It doesn't go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
But looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism, you're trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Here's Williamson. Favors trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We're not used to seeing a guy as big as Williamson with that quick of a first step.
The first one falls, and Memphis making a change here. Gutteridge is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Anderson up top. Back to Winslow. Anderson outside. Fires, high post. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Winslow.
This is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Winslow against Williamson. Shoots over Winslow. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. Williamson's got 16 points. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant. Hart kicks to Redick. Back to Hart. Pass to Redick. The tray. Buries it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Exceptional at shooting off the pass. Redick's rapid-fire release often comes in handy.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Launches a 3, and it's Jones. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Redick dishes to Okafor. Stolen. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Valanciunas. Finished off the break.
Well, you've got to be aware of Valanciunas. He has a knack for getting to the right place in the open floor.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. There's the pass to Redick. Back to Jackson. He can't hit that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Clark, the pass to Jones. Back to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Okafor slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Clark, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Memphis out in front, up by 1. And will return shortly. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Jones. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Hart. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
And stolen by Redick. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And Ingram, with those long strides, devouring the distance to the cup.
Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ball against Jones. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brooks, left side.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brooks finds Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Clark. Misses off the right iron. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in. Oh, that was something else.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Winslow. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Ball dishes to Favors. Back to Holiday. Another shot. Favors can't get it to go. Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Williamson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a two-possession game.
Morant surveying the D. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson outside. Six on the shot clock. And Winslow pulls it down. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And he gets it to go as they call. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Out to the right wing. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Morant against Ball. Got it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Here's Williamson. No good.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action.
Kevin, thank you.
No doubt, D.A., thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
Now here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense.
Oh!
My goodness.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Conley. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Ball against Conley. Now, here's Ingles. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Holiday against Mitchell. Inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA. Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Out to Ingram. Pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Williamson's got 12.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Mitchell looking it over. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Williamson.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Jazz trail by 8. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Count it.
Boy, I love to see Rudy Gobert score despite the contact. This guy is showing off some big-time strength right now.
The drive by Williamson. Gobert with the block. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this one.
Well, we all know that free throw shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So he gets them both. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Moutier looking around. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Jackson against Moutier. Here's Redick, and there's the pass to Hayes. And Hart has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Hayes down low. Gobert on him. He draws iron on the dunk. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis on the follow.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Jazz trail by 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got his second bucket.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Taking a look at the Jazz. They've got Gobert. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. And there's Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Davis. Hart, no good. And here we go. Fast break. Moutier's got it. Here's Clarkson. And Gobert kicks to Moutier. Gobert trying to get open. Hangs. He takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got 9.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass. Uses those long arms to great advantage.
And it's Okafor missing. Utah leading by 3. O'Neal dishes to Moutier. It's tipped. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And again, Utah running the court in transition and finished off by Davis.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
It's blocked. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. He's in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Moutier, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
To end the run, Jackson misses. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the jam. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. All comes in for Jackson. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Hayes. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Ball. The putback and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And it's the Jazz's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points, and it's Conley penetrating. Gobert finds Mitchell. All sorts of time, and Utah again with the bucket.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Williamson. That one, no good. Ready by Bogdanovich.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Williamson. Favors. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mitchell with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Kept alive, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam at home and leave no doubt.
And the Pelicans miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Pelicans pull it in. Right side Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by Utah.
Jazz leading by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and it's Mitchell missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Utah holding on. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Some incredible work in this one by Rudy Gobert. He had 13 points, 11 rebounds. Bad.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Here's Williamson. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And that one's good by Favors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. 7-point differential. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Holiday. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And it's Conley penetrating. Yep, it counts.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Jazz, Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. Bogdanovich against Ingram. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
He gets it in there. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 8. Pushing it up. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nelly is checked in for Frank Jackson. Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Emmanuel Moutier.
Love whenever Ingram rises for the jam, just flushing it home in the face of the opposition.
And they double up Davis. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Conley dishes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Ingram passes to Hayes. Redick against Conley. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Conley's shot is off.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Hands it from downtown.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Pelicans trail by 13. It's Ingram on the wing. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Ingram. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bogdanovich. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. Looking good at this point. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's O'Neal in at the 2 guard. And now we've got the intentional foul. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Utah leading by 8. The feed to Gobert. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Okafor, and it's Brandon Ingram in for J.J. Redick. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Ball feeling it out a bit. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Great D that time from Favors. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And finished off by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Knocks it loose. Now Ingles. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Free throw, no good for Williamson. Utah leading by 7. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Misses the 3. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And the offensive skill set Williamson has off the charts. And the scary thing is, guys, he's only going to keep getting better.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. A finish. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Shoots over Ball. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 20 points.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
Ball kicks to Favors. Bogdanovich against Williamson. Jazz leading by 7. Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And that one's good by Favors.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Mitchell against Holiday. Ingles. Pelicans pull it in.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And after playing 1 year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
Conley against Ball. Now here's Conley. He's tightly guarded. The wide open look here for Ingles. And a miss there on the triple. Here's New Orleans, trailing by 5. And finished off by Williamson.
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Mitchell missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Ingram is always ready to score in clutch situations. A guy you can depend on to give you his best.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
For the land of the free and the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kip.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Bagley with the block.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Here's Fox. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Barnes outside. Bagley the pass to Fox. Pelicans with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Zion's such a fast twitch, athletic player. I think a lot of defenses aren't ready for what he's going to do out there.
Outside, Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw this game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now, here's Ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Ingram passes the ball. Back to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Bagley with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Fox. To the middle. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
The drive by Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Holiday. That one wide left.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Favors finds Holiday. Bielitsa against Ingram. Here's Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Hield. 1:39 left to play here in the first. Here's Giles. And it's Melly with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 3. Hart the pass to Favors. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
I'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Parker against Favors. Hield way outside. Sacramento again missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Reddick. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Here's Giles. Outside, Joseph. Back to Giles. Passes it to Hield. Goes back up. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Favors. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Reddick inside the line. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the pass to Giles. To end the drought. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's Reddick on the wing, covered by Hield. Pass to Melly. Over Parker.
Parker doing a good job of moving the puppies down there and hustling on the defensive end. Staying very active.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. But what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Now here's Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Joseph.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Hayes, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
To the wing right side. Parker kicks to Hield. Oh, Holmes in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Joseph, the pass to Hield. Fires the 3. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Hayes. Over Parker. Okafor trying to get open. And the Pelicans miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
To the paint, Holmes. And he gets the bucket. Holmes got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the left wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Jackson. To stop the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes. It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Jackson. From the line. That one off the back iron and out. Pelicans trail by 6. Holiday finds Favors. Williamson with it. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 7 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Ingram against Barnes. Takes the 3. And it's Ingram missing. And the Kings with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And it's Bagley in the corner. Now, Bielitsa. No points in the game yet for him. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. Right wing. And here is Williamson. And stolen by Bielitsa. Loud pass to Bagley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
The Pelicans have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Now here's Jackson. Williamson right side. Passes it to Ingram. And Holiday kicks to Jackson. Clock at 4. Williamson on the follow. He has 6.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Here's Bagley. Makes it off the glass. And the Kings lead by 12.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys.
And so it's Sacramento up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And quite possibly... And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
I feel like Zion with that quickness, guys are just not ready for that first step.
Outside, Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. From 15 feet away, up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
Williamson outside. Outside, Favors. Back to Williamson. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Fox looking it over. Pulls it up. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, a big part of running in the fast break is to do it with purpose. And Zion had a purpose to score. He got the ball and finished.
The pass to Bielitsa. Second chance shot, and it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got 8.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Ingram outside. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's a nice job on the drive from B.I., just finding an angle and getting the foul.
New Orleans making some changes here. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Stolen by Ball. And even 3-on-3 break. Ingram wide open. Tries again. And it's Melly missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Barnes finds Fox. On the wing, Hield. The 3. Poked loose. Pelicans trail by 9. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Okafor. And it's Josh Hart in for Brandon Ingram. And a change for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Jabari Parker.
JJ works hard forcing the defense to be aggressive with him.
For New Orleans, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Redick.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Giles. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Fox passes to Holmes. Here's Giles from 12 feet out. Holmes, good. 6 points for Rashawn Holmes.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Pass to Melly. Ball kicks to Hart. Back to Ball. On the top of the key. And the Pelicans miss again. Sacramento leading by 9. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Here's Hart. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Fox goes in. Excellent D there from Ball.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And for all the scoring and shooting that J.J. Redick does, showing right there why he's an underrated passer.
Here's Fox. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Kings lead by 5. From New Orleans, back in a moment. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Ball. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hart. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Joseph. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Williamson with it. Out guarded by Hield. Back to Ball. Pass to Williamson. Hayes trying to break free. And that one's good. Williamson.
Kind of fun to watch a battleship cruise through the lane like that. That's Zion coming right at you.
Here's Hield. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Out to the right wing. Williamson outside. Back to Ball. He kicks it to Williamson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Joseph with the ball. Hield outside. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hield outside. Joseph against Ball. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 3. And finished off by Williamson.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. 1:49 left in the 4th. Hield the pass to Holmes. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for New Orleans. Good on the first, and that ties the game up. New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in, and the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bialica comes in for Giles. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Now Fox. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Williamson up top. Rebound by the Kings. They've held a 12-point lead early. Outside, Fox. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And finished off by Bagley.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Favors dishes to Williamson. think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Fox. It counts.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bogdanovich against Holiday. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
More and more seeing the outside shot coming. Man, if Zion hits those consistently, he's unguardable.
Heel kicks to Bielitz. Here's Bagley. Got it!
Bagley at 6'11". What an option there late.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this
Up next, the Grizzlies. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Morant kicks to Winslow. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Morant scanning the floor. Here's Jackson, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Redick is checked in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
It's Redick on the wing, stolen by Winslow. Here's Morant, finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Back to Ball. Back to Redick. A 3-ball. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brooks from outside. Favors with the rebound. And here are the Pelicans. 4-point game.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Redick. Morant reaches to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. They get it back. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Outside, Redick. Valanciunas against Favors. Pass to Redick. Just 5 on the clock. And Favors kicks to Redick. Stolen by Brooks. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
Every night we see him, Zion has one mindset: seek and destroy.
Morant outside. Inside. Valanciunas passes to Morant. It's good from long range. He's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pelicans trail by 9. Out left to the wing. Williamson against Jackson. Favors trying to break free.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Kicks it to Jackson. All alone. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
The pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
An absolute force in the lane. Once Zion sees an opening, he rips through it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brooks dishes to Morant. He feeds it to Jackson. Had the space there, but it's offline.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And it's Williamson missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Brooks kicks to Winslow. Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Williamson. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So the Pelican 5 right now. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Hart is out there with Jackson, and it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's all evened up. Hart's got 5 now.
That's a smart move to pull up for a 3 on the break. Defenses usually pack the paint and forget to guard the outside jump shot.
Jones finds Clark. Here's Melton. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Ingram on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Anderson outside. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Gutteridge. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Passes to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. The shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. To the inside. Here's Melton, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. Anderson's shot is off.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Corky Dangs checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Jones finds Jang. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Hart's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And again, Memphis no good. On offense, here are the Pelicans. 9 points in a row. Good run for them right now. New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Reddick comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for Jackson. Down low. Right block shot. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Out to the wing. Williamson outside. Back to Ingram. 6 to shoot. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now the pass to Clark. To the paint. Here's Gutterich. Basket good. Gutterich has got his first points in this one.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Williamson out to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Jones looking for an opening. He dishes it to Clark. Back to Jones. Bank shot, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Redick finds Okafor. Outside, Redick. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And here's Morant from outside the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Favors. Back to Ball. Here's the dish to Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Now, Williamson. 6 points for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Ball finds Jackson. Here's Melly. Back to Ball. Outside Jackson. Pass the ball. To the middle. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Favors with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Here's Melly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Morant outside. Passes it to Brooks. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Here's Ball. It's a hand on it, and it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading by 4. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's in there.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Ball, the pass to Hart. Back to Ball. It's over Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Jackson. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Valanciunas has a look from the mid-range. He is very comfortable taking it.
Left side, Ball. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Melly. Redick for 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Redick. Back to Morant. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. On the wing, Winslow. Anderson outside. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. Anderson up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Winslow. Brooks for 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Hart. And he jams it with authority.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas, and he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morant against Ball. Brooks right side. Shoots over Redick. Offensive rebound. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys,
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Morant. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. And the pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
He entered the league with a mountain of potential, and I think Zion will feel that potential. He's a special talent.
Morant finds Clark. Over Favors. The Grizzlies with another miss. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Williamson. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Anderson passes to Clark. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Lets the 3 fly. But they get it back to the wing on the left. Outside, Ball. Ingram outside. Here's the 3. The shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Clark, the pass to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the inside. Ball stolen. Anderson against Ingram. Anderson kicks to Brooks. Dishes to Clark. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. The kick out to Anderson. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. Memphis also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Jackson. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson.
How about the touch on the floater? John Morant making it look too easy.
For 3, Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Morant outside. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. And New Orleans will come the other way. We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Williamson outside. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
On the wing, Winslow. Morant outside. He dishes it to Clark. Back to Morant. Wow, came this close to a 4-point. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Shooting for Memphis, John Morant. At the line for three.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
How can you not love a player like John Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And he cannot get the third one to drop, going just 1 of 3.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Morant with it. For 3. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. And he's good on the 3-ball.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Alexander Walker. Fires for 3. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was